Bizarro, Doomsday, Eradicator. I think it's all three, except for Doomsday. So I think it's all two. So when the series first started, we knew that something was downstairs in the mines. For the most part, the design of the creature in the mines really seemed as though it was Doomsday inspired. It looked like it was like it looked like a restraint jacket, a pressurized suit essentially for space travel, maybe interdimensional travel, something along those lines. So the fact that Clark was connected to it and he kept saying that all he could feel was its rage really made it feel as though this was essentially Doomsday trapped in the mine. And there was going to be a lot of questions around how did he get down there? Why was the XK down there? What exactly was going on in this situation? Okay, then we move on to this episode. And this episode was basically like, yeah, it's not Doomsday. Like, he's designed to look like Doomsday, but he's not Doomsday at all. And essentially, we had Bizarro. Now, there's a lot of just evidence in this episode that it is Bizarro, but it doesn't look like traditional Bizarro. And what I mean by that is, in regards to traditional Bizarro, he's essentially a usually defective clone of Superman. The one few time that he's not a defective clone of Superman, he basically comes from another universe, which is the Bizarro universe. Now, we could be going down that route. However, typically when Bizarro shows up, he has a weakness, well, the same weaknesses as Superman. The clone version of Superman is weak to kryptonite, he's weak to red solar radiation. Every other form of kryptonite affects him basically the exact same way. The other universe version of Bizarro, which is the one from the Bizarro universe, usually he follows the rules of a multiversal counterpart, which is when he's in the main universe's kryptonite doesn't work on him. It would explain what X Kryptonite is that if he is from the Bizarro universe and this is Bizarro Superman, it would make the most sense that X Kryptonite is also a kryptonite from his universe that came over to this universe post-crisis. Now, where it kind of gets a little bit murky with the character is in regards to how the character looks, which is this Bizarro character really looks a lot like the way Tal-Rho did during last season, which is basically he looks like the Eradicator. Same blue, dead eyes, really weird monotone way of speaking. It seems as though this character could also be the Eradicator. Where are we going? I don't know. Like, I feel as though Superman and Lois has done a really good job of keeping people guessing, where you think one character is coming, but then they subvert that character with another interesting character. I don't know. I really feel this may be a combination of the Eradicator and Bizarro. It doesn't seem as though this Bizarro is a clone, because one of the things about Bizarro is he's not exactly that bright. This creature flew straight to the Fortress of Solitude. The second he left Clark and he flew away, he went straight to the fortress. He took off the armor, and it was a Superman suit underneath the armor with the reversed S. And he has that crystal around his neck. I feel as though that crystal is what's essentially connecting him to Clark, because in the last episode when Clark was speaking to his mother, Laura, she essentially explained that it was a interdimensional connection, where he was interdimensionally connected with like another being, this other being this Bizarro Eradicator Doomsday thing. So it seems as though there is a connection between them on some type of level, and that crystal around his neck may be forcing essentially that connection. It's going to be interesting to see where exactly this goes going forward, because I really want it to be either Bizarro or the Eradicator, or a combination of the two. And I know that we kind of got the Eradicator in season 1, but that Eradicator still didn't feel like the Eradicator from the comics, because the Eradicator from the comics really took on Clark's likeness during the War of the Supermen, where he basically looked like super close to him, 80% as close to Superman as possible. It doesn't look like we're going the Doomsday route. So we can shelve the Doomsday theories unless we put him in like a Kryptonian bath and create a Doomsday. I don't think it's Doomsday at all. It looks as though it's definitely in the Bizarro camp, which I'm fine with a little bit of Eradicator seasoning sprinkled on top. But I'm excited. I don't know what direction it's going. Superman and Lois has decided every single season that they're going to be adding to the Superman mythos with the show, while they're basically doing their own thing. The villains are new. Some of the directions they're taking with a lot of the characters are extremely new. I'm interested to see exactly where this all goes. And that's one of the reasons why I can honestly say it forces me to tune in every single week when a new episode drops, because I don't know what's going to happen, and I'm super fucking excited. But what do you think? Doomsday, Eradicator, Bizarro from another universe? It's more or less a Bizarro from another universe. Comment below, let me know, and I will see you in the next one.